Now, for kids who need a little time off from their parents, Disney Cruise Line devotes nearly an entire deck to young sailors. That's 15,000 square feet of nothing but kid stuff. 5 times more space than any other cruise line.
For the children, we have the most extensive dedicated children's program anywhere in the world at sea by way of number of activities and also number of dedicated counsellors to them as well.
If I were 6, like my little girl, this would be paradise. Go to your programs, go to the children's pool. There's activities for the children where the adults aren't allowed.
After you get done doing something, there's always something else to do.
Yes, I spent a lot of time away from my parents, and I didn't miss them one day.
No need for parents to worry about the kids. Disney has a pager system. Parents can get one whenever they drop off their kids.
This is actually going to be free.
I'm going to get that?
You're going to get the pager. So if they ever want to give you a message, let you know they're leaving, they met some friends, they're going to the pool, going to the movie, they can send you a page through the counselors and we'll page you.
And quite simply, if the children want their parents back, we can page them and then they can meet up again.
But parents aren't likely to be paged back very often, as kids spend time with Goofy, play computer games, and explore a secret corridor designed for kids only. On the Disney Magic, there's Ocean Quest, a high-tech virtual reality simulator in the Oceaneer Lab where kids can test out their nautical know-how and try to helm the ship. In a scaled replica of the ship's bridge, kids sit in a captain's chair surrounded by LCD windows that look out over the actual bridge through a live video feed.
Full speed ahead.
Full speed ahead.
It says we did it. We did it.
Good job. My favorite part of the cruise ship is the Oceaneers Club. The Oceaneer Club is really cool. We do lots of fun stuff. We do crafts, we make food. You can make things, you can make pictures, you can make necklaces, you can watch movies in the big beanbag chairs.
So the kids, they can pretty much do anything they want. They have free time away from their parents in our spaces here on board the ship. I just wish that I was a kid again. So that's probably why I work here. There is so much to do for all of the children here on board.
As for the teens on board, they have their own private club. Remember the faux funnel mentioned earlier? Well, that's where it's hidden.
For the teens, it's a little more difficult, and what we learned is that they want a place where they can just hang out and be treated like adults. So what a better place to give them their own space in the stack. And we call it the stack on the Disney Magic and a loft on the Disney Wonder.
It's really cool. Just kind of get away for a while, do whatever you want to do.
There are a lot of satisfied kids for sure. Entertaining them is what Disney is known for. But what about adults and singles? One of Disney's biggest challenges is convincing cruisers without kids to come aboard. Leave it to Disney to have a plan.
If you are afraid that there are kids everywhere on the ship, there is so many adult-only areas. There's so many things to do if you do not want to be around kids.
We stay in the adult areas. We do what we want. We swim in the pool. We have a drink at the bar.
I enjoy myself on this boat a lot without the kids.
Cove Cafe Coffee Bar is part of the adult experience. It's adjacent to the Quiet Cove, and it's a great place to get on the internet, send your emails, and have a cup of coffee in the morning.
And for those who want to kick back, have a beer, and watch a game at the corner pub, they've got one of those too.
In Diversions, there's a number of televisions all around the room. As you enter, you'll see them everywhere with different sports going all the time.
One of the most popular adult areas on the ship is the Vista Spa and Salon.
The Vista Spa here on board has everything you would ever want from a spa for relaxing and also pampering and even exercising as well, if you want to do that on vacation.
The large fitness center comes complete with ocean views. It's got all types of equipment and even offers personal training sessions and healthy lifestyle classes. The spa's tropical rainforest room has fruit and mint-scented showers, a chamomile steam room, and a gentle sauna that mimics a Roman bath.
They've recently added 3 spa villas, which is a treatment room and a veranda combined. The veranda has a hot tub on it, so you get your treatment and then you go out to the hot tub to relax.
And for a really high-tech spa experience, the Iona Thermi Super Detox is about as space age as they come. This multi-process treatment lathers on creams and gels and then follows up with electrodes, which are said to break up toxins. This treatment is a great excuse for eating that extra dessert.
I tried out the spa this morning and that was wonderful. That was probably the best thing I've ever done for myself while my daughter plays in, the playroom and has a great time.
While there is plenty of entertainment for adults, including an entire section of the ship devoted to romantic bars and dance clubs, there are a couple of traditional cruise activities that are not offered on Disney ships.
I think it's important for traditional cruisers to realize that Disney really does stand above the fray. There are noticeable differences. There are no casinos, there's no library as you might find on a traditional ship, but they really fill in those gaps with unparalleled entertainment on board.
At Disney Cruise Line, it's important for us to make sure that we have entertainment for absolutely everybody, and we have to, of course, provide entertainment for every age group that visits our ships, but also it has to be top-notch.
Top-notch, like the Buena Vista Theater showcase of first-run movies.
And we also have the Walt Disney Theater, which, of course, is where we produce and show our fantastic, spectacular Broadway-style shows.
The theater holds 977 seats and is the largest space on board. Although it sits miles away from the white lights of Broadway, the shows are large-scale and just as lavish. But the company accustomed to creating show-stopping performances for theme parks had some new challenges to deal with on the cruise ship.
When you go to a theater on land, it's just one show taking place there each night. On board a cruise ship, we have to provide entertainment every evening. So you have this box of the theater that you have to fit into it, all these different shows. That's a lot of scenery, a lot of set pieces, all moving, automated. So to fit that in and to have a show each night that has a great scenery, great theatrical feel about it is pretty demanding.
Whether it's smooth sailing or rocky waters, the show must go on. And when the curtain goes up, the entertainment staff is ready with a performance that for a short time makes guests forget they're at sea. The curtain falls, but there's still plenty to do when the stars come out. That's when the parties begin.
For adults at night, there's a lot of different things to do. There's adult-only dining. There's a variety of nightclubs all over the ship.
There are a lot of parties on board. I mean, let's face it, people are going on a cruise, and they want to have a good time. We have developed some great parties. The biggest one is the Pirates in the Caribbean deck party.
With the party comes another cruise line first.
The fireworks at sea on board Disney Cruise Line, no one else does it. Here on board has everything you would ever want from a spa for relaxing